So Newcastle University has an access and participation plan, and one of those objectives within the plan is to narrow the degree awarding gap. The degree awarding gap is where Black home students are less likely to be awarded a first class or upper second class degree compared to white home students. We decided to embark on a project in the School of Engineering to understand what could be driving the awarding gap and then to kind of identify actions we could take to narrow the degree awarding gap. The Belonging in Engineering Network was a recommendation that came from the research. Belonging in Engineering Network is a space for Black and other global majority students in the School of Engineering. It's a space that connects undergrads and postgrad students, and it's a space that fosters their sense of belonging. It facilitates peer networking, and it also offers a space where students can find support for their lived experiences. The Belonging in Engineering Network is supported by a BEN executive committee, nurturing it, thinking about what kind of events we can put on for students based on the research, but also based on kind of continuous feedback. The benefit of having alumni on the committee, it's enabled the building and fostering of industry collaborations. So Liam is a Newcastle alumni, but is also a graduate engineer at Arup. Having him on the committee has been really beneficial because Liam has worked tirelessly to kind of foster this collaboration, and which has enabled the delivery of kind of career insight days at Arup offices.
I never really had the opportunity to consider that whilst I was studying. It was just, if you dealt with microaggressions, racism in the university itself, potentially hearing it from lecturers, but then also in the wider society of Newcastle in the north, you just have to get back to it. It's you and your degree, essentially. This is what it should be, a network that is built off of the university putting a pledge down to saying that we're going to look into these inequities, we're going to look to support the students and really be about that change. Can't innovate without diversity. You need a diverse workforce with different experiences, different lived experiences, different skill sets. You need all of those perspectives, otherwise you can't address what clients may need in other areas of the world, let's say.
What I would say appealed to me with the network was, I think, the sense of belonging. For people with my background, you would get a bit of like imposter syndrome. The fact that you could connect with people that look like you or have similar backgrounds to you or cultures, it made it easier for me to feel like I belonged within the engineering cohort. And with the network, it really helped with improving my communication skills. Because of that, I would talk to people, talk to companies, and by God's grace, I got landed a graduate job.
For me, it's helping you break out your shell. Especially the first few events were just like icebreakers, helping you just communicate with people around you, speak to new people, understand their experiences, and just get to know them. You hear a lot of problems, you hear a lot of like reasons why people are feeling down, and one of the biggest is that lack of community. Because I do think spaces like BEN, whether it's only for engineering or whether it's for global majority people in general, I feel like it's vital to help bring up the morale in the uni, and that morale translates not only to personal growth but also to academic growth as well.
What research in higher education tells us that sense of belonging is really critical to supporting student success. The future plans for BEN are, now that we've started to kind of evaluate the impact of what we've done, we know that other local institutions are interested in the model that we've implemented here. So we're starting to have conversations with local institutions, namely Northumbria University and Sunderland University as well, about replicating our model to create a regional network of belonging engineering networks, which widens the peer networks of support for Black and other global majority students, and it also widens access to industry as well.
This is literally what the future looks like. We take care of the underrepresented groups. We give them the inclusive environment to perform to the best of their ability. When we all start to level up, we all will grow around each other. It's just more powerful as a team. For what the BEN students deserve, what all of the next generation deserve, is an inclusive environment for them to thrive.